逃げな。
There we go. Okay, now we should be fine. You should be able to hear me now for this. But yeah. No, so we're gonna go through this Atelier Resleriana. So sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah. I'm gonna go through that. I shout out to Koei Tecmo for providing a copy for me for this. Thank you for this opportunity. It has been a while. But I'm curious about this Atelier game. He is sick, so he sounds terrible and he looks terrible. So there's that. There's that, Leifer. How are you doing? But you know, we're, as the title of the stream says, first hours, so we're gonna go through like maybe the first 2 or 3 hours of this game just to show it off. Give you an idea of what to expect out of this. So, I didn't play Yumiya yet. I've tried a tiny bit of Yumiya, and I am intrigued with what Yumiya has to offer because it does give off the vibes of, say, Ryza. Go transit. Yeah, no, I went on a trip and I came back and I started feeling terrible, so now I feel like my parents are getting sick too, so now I feel bad about that. So we're gonna see how this goes, but we're gonna play some of this though. I want to play through this. I'm very excited. Very excited for this one. Because this is a different Atelier game. It goes kind of backwards with the, in terms of how its combat works. Because it's not like an ATV kind of system, like a real-time kind of system that we saw with Ryza and Yumiya. This goes to more of a turn-based system. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna turn out. But let's see here. Just get this up here. And here we go. Which concert was that you were trying to go to? Because I actually went to a concert over the weekend myself. And then when I got back, that's how I... And then I got home, and then that's how I'm not feeling well. So, now you know. Oh, that sounds like a good show. That sounds like it would have been a good show. Hopefully the game's not too loud. And hopefully the mic's not too loud either. Okay, and I did get a bot back, kind of set up for Twitch, so it seems like the automatics are working, but sounds are not working yet, so that's gonna happen later. But no, I've only played the real-time stuff, and also Raid Haipu there. Great haiku with that, Goto. I don't have the shout-out command yet set up, but I'll get that eventually. So. Goto is defeated. Well, Goto went through quite a lot, though. But yeah, let's take a look at this Atelier game. Yeah, I don't want to make it too loud. What about that? Is that better or worse, guys? Because I've already tried a little bit just to make sure things are working for stream, but we're going to start a new game for this, so... Maybe I should make the game... I'll make the game a little more quieter. Because I don't want to make it too loud, that's the problem. What about there? But it's also, like I said, I'm sick, so voice is not as loud as normal. Is it still better, or is this... Or should I mess with it a little bit more, you think? In the game, usually I think you're fine. So why don't we run with this? Which collab are you thinking, Leafer? But yeah, let's get this started, shall we? So one of the big things with this game here is that you can actually pick your protagonist. So I tried a little bit already with Slade. So in this case here, let's go with Rias. Oh, you got a double boss thing? Jeez, man. Uh-oh. What did you do to piss off the slime? Yeah, and I saw that happen a couple of times to you, Goto. Okay, I can think of something for that. What are requirements? It's a puni. That's what it was, sorry. So just audio, you don't need any video footage or anything? Okay, so you need footage. Did you have to deal with two of those, Goto? Plus, if you try those commands, I think those should work. Oh geez, so yeah, you're gonna have fun with that, Goto. Send me that on Discord as well, that way I remember that. When do you need it by, though? Because I might be a little bit getting better. Oh, butt shot. Of course, we need a butt shot. So I will say the game does auto-save. I should hopefully be feeling better by then, so... But yeah, you can save your game at any time. Which is really handy, and I like that feature. But yeah, let's at least play the first, like, 2 hours of the game. For sure, maybe 3. We'll see how far we can go before I pass out. Because, yeah, no, like, I feel terrible. I don't know if that's coming across. No, there is no kill command. What would the kill command entail, though? But yeah, leave for send me those details in Discord as well. That way we have it there. Okay. Yeah, at least you didn't get surprised by a giant puny. They actually do, the thing is with normal attacks, they will give you AP. And all that, have fun with this game. Thank you, Godo, I appreciate it. We will talk more soon, but take care of yourself, okay? And you have a good night. Say hi to the wifey for me. Yep, there you go. So yeah, this is weak to win, so... I also really like this music here, the victory theme music. I do want the soundtrack for this game. At some point. But Leaf, are you gonna get refunded for those tickets? That sucks you didn't get to go to that show. That sounds like it would have been one hell of a show. No, I went to Vancouver for the weekend and I actually saw a concert when I was there. You saw some of those stuff, like 1 or 2 of those pictures, I think, right? Let me change something here. There we go. A PlayStation Portal or a Switch too. I almost bought a PlayStation Portal when I was on the trip, but I couldn't bring it back. I didn't have enough space for it. No, it was a hell of a show, and I want to try and go to more concerts next year. That's a plan. You need a portal?
さっきのすごい揺れだったもんな。それで騒ぎになってるのかも。原因は私だし、びっくりさせちゃってごめんだけど。でも、私にも。
Well, if there's anything playing out there.
だから、奥に行かせ
But
て
it's
もらう
also
よ。
tickets are freaking expensive for flights and stuff, so I'll have to see what the options are. But I want to see what the plans are. It's just in the thought process. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Sounds interesting, but I'm not too big on Sabaton. No, there was a concert I missed last month that I only found out about last minute that I wanted to go to, and that was Deftones. I would have loved to go to that show. But I have heard of Sabaton. I'm just not too familiar with their works. But I did get Deftones' new album, Private Music. If you haven't listened to Private Music, it's a really good album. It's definitely worth a recommendation, Leafer. Hey man. You see Sabaton with me. What about Siege? Yeah, listen to Private Music. When you do, tell me what you think about it. Well, it was a thought. I mean, worst case, why not just go by yourself? That's what I did when I went to go to Lincoln Park. I just went by myself. I would have loved to bring someone with me, but our schedules didn't align. What? There it is. Echo of the call of adventure, right? Get to alone. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, for me, when I went to the Linkin Park show, I figured out the route just to see if I could do it. I'm like, no, I can do it, so. And I would love to do it again. Actually, hang on, let's just check something for settings. Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure there was no English option. It's a ritzy area, so it should be somewhat safe, right? Yeah, since that's close by, that could definitely be a thing. That's for sure. That's not a good idea, Riaz. Again, butt shot. That sounds almost as big as the like the CN center we have here.
何か
There we go. I don't have my copy yet. It's been delayed for me to receive it. So I gotta wait a while for that one, Leafer. Alright, let's do this. I thought about buying it again on PC, but no, it's not on GOG, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna wait if they put it on GOG, then I can consider it. But I also got this to play with for the time being until I get my copy of Trails in the Sky.
それにしてもこいつすっごく硬そうなんだけど。どうにか防御を崩さないと仕留めるのは難しそうだな。行くぞ。よっ。よっ。前に出る。行くぞ。と。ここだ。前に出る。この一撃で。はあ。もしかして今がチャンス？ここで一気に片付ける。一気に行こう。始めよう。切り開く。
Yeah, you went with the digital copy for it? Makes sense.
もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。突撃。やっ。はっ。行かないよ。もうすぐ守りを崩せそうだ。よーし、やるよ。さあ、やるぞ。まずは私。
That's right, Kaiser. We got an Atelier game. It's been a hot minute since we've had one. I know I haven't gone back to Rise of 3 yet, and I haven't really gone through Yumiya, but I decided to give this one a shot because the more I read on it, like, no, I'm very intrigued with this. How are you doing, though, dude? It's good to hear from you again. Also, how is it looking on YouTube? Is everything alright? Since you're watching it from that end, sir. Haven't thought that far yet, Leafer. We'll talk more on that at some point. Dynasty Warriors 3, man. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 3 for sure, but I've never actually played that one. The first Dynasty Warriors game I actually played was Dynasty Warriors 7. But no, for me, Neo 3. Neo 3. I need that one. I need Neo 3. But February's already packed. There's Neo 3. There's Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly, which is actually really high on my list. There's also Resident Evil Requiem.
全然信じてないって顔してるけど。
There's also this one I just found out about recently, but it was a PC Engine game that's getting redone for modern systems. City Hunter, and that's something I actually really want to play myself. So that's also on the list. I would say you should try a Dynasty Warriors game, or even a Samurai Warriors game, Leafer. I think you could have some fun with that. Or even do like Dragon Quest Heroes or Persona 5 Strikers. That's definitely a good idea. But no, like, I really need Fatal Frame 2 Remake and I need Neo 3. I might just pre-order those. I might just pre-order those when I get the chance. But I need Resident Evil Requiem, that is number one. I'd say go through Strikers, see what you think of Strikers, but Strikers is a little more in-depth because it's more of an RPG. Just like I haven't gotten to Strikers either yet. Or Fate Samurai Remnant. Yes! I need to go back and play more of that game. I'm actually trying to see if I can get a physical copy of it. Like, I have it digitally. We've played a little bit of it on the channel, but I just want a physical copy for myself. Of Fate. But no, Kaiser, how have you been? Also, Kaiser says hi, Colin. He's just watching on YouTube. Ah, geez, Slade, what did you think she was saying? Early as well. How far are you in it, if you don't mind me asking? Also, Colin says hi, Kaiser. But yeah, for the purpose of this stream, Kaiser, we're just gonna play like maybe the first 2 or 3 hours. Just to give an idea of things, of like what people can expect of this game. But I will say, I have tried a little bit of it beyond just to make sure it works. Oh, you do have a Twitch account, man. You are awesome. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. You're now McBond, welcome to the club. I'm glad to have you here and I hope you enjoy your stay. And then yeah, Leafer, like I said, you'll be excited to know that the bot is up and running again. At least on Twitch, and then hopefully we can get some of the sound effects back in soon. So hopefully stay tuned for that, but I need to get better with that and hopefully speak better too. So yeah, cause Kaiser, I'm not feeling so hot, so bear with me when it comes to this stuff. I don't have water, let me grab some.
そもそもここが本当に俺の目指している遺跡かどうかもまだ分かっていないんだが。だったらなおさら早く扉まで行って調べてみようよ。おい。まったくなんてやつだ。この調子だと何を言ってもついてくるな。なんとか引き剥がしたいところだが、正直危なっかしくて。こんなところに放ってはおけない。できれば巻き込みたくなかったんだが、万が一のことがあれば、その時は俺が。すまぬ相棒、戻るのにもう少しだけ時間がかかりそうだ。一人で勝手に行くな。罠があるかもしれないだろう。
Hey, just in time. あの扉の向こうは。 Sorry about that. No, that's fair. Yeah. Like, I know I don't do as many videos, and I want to do those. I just feel bad for that. But I'm more of a streamer, I would say, Kaiser. I enjoy the streaming more than making the videos, but I do want to do some videos. Like, I finally got something, a game working I've been wanting to on PC for a while. So I want to play through that, get some footage and do something with it. But I think we're going to stream that game as well. All I'll say, at least for that big one, that's not until November. Hey Bongo, how are you doing? So expect something I'm going to say in November for a stream. Potentially a video too, but a stream for sure. But I did stream a racing game a while ago that I enjoyed. That I've enjoyed, so I actually got a lot of footage for it, and I've been meaning to make something out of it, but I just kept playing the game. So I've gotten a lot of footage for it, and I'm just gonna have to figure out how to compress it down. Feeling sick, Mr. Bongo, so that's why I'm not really in the best shape. Too late, Slade. But I can tell you what the video, like the one I'm thinking of. I played it on stream a while ago. It was Midnight Club 2. But I want to do like a video on like why I like that game. On why I like that game, but also like point out like why that game has stuck with me after all of these years after it came out. Like talk about its strengths, its weaknesses, and the lasting impact it's had, because that's a game I go back to. I really like going back to. So, yeah. But, by the way, Kaiser, I saw your video for Tales of Arise. Very good stuff. I like that a lot. So, like, I might try and do something like that of an idea, but I won't make it that long of a video. Like, it's not going to be like an hour, 40-something minute video. I want to try and make it at least under an hour. Because I have a lot of footage of Midnight Club 2. But I also want to play some Midnight Club 2 on stream again. Maybe sometime in the next couple of days. I'll stream some Midnight Club 2 here. So you guys can take a look at that, because I like that game. I really do. Despite all of its problems. What have you been up to, though, Bongo? And yeah, I know you've been doing more on, like, the YouTube stuff, Leaper. And, you know, I'd like to get to, at least 1K at some point for it. Maybe one day, but... maybe one day. But I know I gotta be more consistent when making content, and I just haven't had the energy or time to do those kind of things. And honestly, like I said, I enjoy doing more of this. Doing more of, like, streams than, you know, making some of the videos and stuff sometimes. I don't mind doing shorts when I was playing, like, Rainbow Six. And I want to do some of that for Battlefield 6 as well when that comes out. I'm gonna get Battlefield 6. I'm at 761, I think, Leafer. So I'm 239 away. A good one to try out. I'd say, like, for me, like, if you have an Xbox, Kaiser, I really like Dead or Alive 3. That's a great one. If you get 5 or 6 for PC... if it's on a good price, like, I'll check the prices on mine, but if you get it, we could try and play some of that online. I just don't like the netcode for DOA, it's not that great. But I'd probably say DOA 3 and DOA 5, maybe. I know there's a lot of hate for DOA 6, but I like DOA 6. But it is a step backwards for the series. But no, I'd say DOA 3 if you have an Xbox, and then DOA 5. Speaking of Koei Tecmo stuff and Team Ninja stuff, right? But no, you put a lot of work into that thing and it shows, though. So good job, man. So wait, you consider Dead or Alive 5 I was gonna say you consider it a JRPG? That's a weird genre. Yeah, no, I bought Ninja Gaiden Black for the original Xbox, and I also bought Razor's Edge. I'm very excited for Ninja Gaiden 4. I do have that ordered, and I am getting that next month, along with a physical copy of Ragebound. So that's gonna be exciting. Autofill for words, yeah. Ria's life is about to get interesting now, isn't it? Sorry, we're gonna skip that. We already saw it. I'm probably gonna get copyright because I already played it at the start. But if that happens, if I get like a claim, it's not a strike though, thankfully. It's not a strike, thankfully, for that. But if that's the case, I'm just gonna edit that part out of the live stream on YouTube when you watch the archive, so we don't have to worry about that. But I will say, I do like the look of these games. I do like the look of these games, yeah, like they're cel-shaded in a sense, and they have that anime aesthetic. But I like the look of, like, Yumiya, I do like the look of this. There's just something cute about it. Are you going to be doing a review of this game, Kaiser? I think I have a Sophie game. I don't know which one, though. I need to check. Yeah, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that tweet for it, though. If you're going to do something like Scarlet Nexus, like if you have other people that bounce in for it, you know, I'll join in if that's alright. I can give some thoughts on it. Well, Atelier is relaxing content, I find. I'm just hoping I can understand the systems as well, because it's just like... No, not for Scarlet Nexus. If you do something like Scarlet Nexus for Atelier, if you're gonna have people hop in and give their feedback on things for people that have played it, that's what I mean for this game, if you are going to do that in the future. Or if you want to talk Atelier in the future. Sorry, should have clarified. So if it's just like the other Atelier games, the first little bit's going to be like build up. We're going to teach you systems, how things work. Yay for internet, right, Leafer? But I will say, Kaiser, if Koei does requests for Fatal Frame 2 for Fatal Frame 2 and Neo 3, I'm going to do full playthroughs of those. For sure. I haven't decided yet on Resenter on this game. I haven't decided yet for this one. But I want to do this, at least show people what you're going to expect at the beginning of the game. Because I feel like this is an interesting idea, and some people can see what they're walking into first before deciding to get this, right?
お前の言う通り、この釜にマナの力が満ちてるなら、錬金術だってできるかもしれないだろう。
そうか。
もちろん、才能があればの話だがな。錬金術を成功させるには、それなりの素養が。
そうだよ。試してみればいいんだよ。試すだけならただだもん。
I would think that there's the same for that, but I'll throw my name into the fray. I'll throw my name into the fray for it if they pop up, because I want to make content for those games. I like Fatal Frame, and I like Neo 2. I still haven't played through Neo 1 though yet. So let's make something. Okay, so let's make that. The interesting thing, at least with the synthesis system this time, is that there's colors to it, and you want to try and link them, right? But yeah, like, those games are not coming out until February, so there's plenty of time for stuff like that. But I still would want to get physical copies of those games, so I would still buy Neo 3 on PlayStation 5. And if they do a physical copy of Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly, I'm getting that. I'll figure out funds. I'll figure out money at that point. But no, I think it would work the same, Kaiser. But no, what are you up to tonight, though? As you said, you've been doing alright, which I'm glad to hear, and it's good to see you again, though. It has been a while. And I'm sorry for not, like, streaming as much. They do put quite a bit of work into those still images. I do like how those look. Excuse me, sorry. What the hell? We've been detected. I wonder if there's a gallery option where you can actually revisit those still images. I would hope so. I think she's only in trouble with Randolph. Yeah, because that's her sister, older sister. I guess. Yeah, she needs a witness. They need a witness. It'd be like, you were there with her, what the hell happened?
お前、一体何者なんだ？あの人やカミラさんとはどういう関係だ？
カミラは私の姉さんで、この町ハルフェンの責任者。ランドルフは姉さんの部下だよ。
さらっと言って。
But when does she not get into trouble, though, Kaiser? So there's one interesting thing when it comes to this. So you still equip items, but items have uses, so you have to keep an eye on that. The skill tree. Here's an interesting thing when it comes to this. It's shared. The SP is shared. So when it comes to this, I want to try and keep it at least even across the board. So that's something to keep an eye on when it comes to the systems. You still get experience and you still get level up, but your skill points are shared across the board. So you want to make sure you're evenly distributing them between your party members, because it's not just Riaz and Slade that are going to be in your party. You're going to have more characters. I was like, I think Aisha's in the game, Tottori I know is in the game. Those are the first ones that caught my attention. Oh, purple eyes, I love that. And here's the scolding we were talking about, right? Ideriz. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong again, I'm sorry. Langner. Okay, that's not too bad. Klaus Litter. Alright, Riaz. What the hell happened? Of course. Yeah, but she wanted to see, man. I mean, girl. Yes, put the entire blame on her.
ルイネ州です。どうしても調べたいことがありまして。ルイネ州から？はるばる大変だったでしょう。そこまでして調べたいものがあったのね。はい。
Yeah, because they're both here for different reasons. But their paths do intertwine, as we saw here, but I know whoever you pick as your protagonist,
この地に住んでいました。
you'll only see events from their end. So it encourages a second
父はこの町を警
playthrough.
備してた一人で、12年前にあの悲劇で亡くなりました。俺はどうしてもあの悲劇の謎を解明したくて、それでずっと
But yeah, so that's
手がかり
why
を探していたんです。
Slade's here. He wants to
そ
try
れ
and
で
find what
ルイ
happened to
の
his
死を追
dad.
っていた時、ある男から遺跡の話を聞きました。あの事件
Because they
に鍵
hold
となる遺跡
answers.
があるって話を。だから俺は仲間と一緒にこの地に戻って、そしてあの遺跡へ。
仲間？
You mean this friend?
おいこらスレイ！
エル、
お前よくもよくもよくもよくもよくもこの僕を置き去りにしていきやがったな。
すまないエル。これには
Excuse me, miss, there was an emergency. This girl needed help.
その事情とやらはこの高蘭新式博識多彩世界の頭脳との名を欲しいままにする僕の命より大切なことか。
Well, I see someone thinks highly of themselves. El Bell.
だからすまないと言ってる。本当に悪い。
Look, it just happened, El.
誰？
静かにしないか。ここは執務室だぞ。
なるほどね。話は理解した
And now
よ。
she's caught up on the situation.
君たちがその錬金術の遺跡を重要視していることはよーくわかった。
You're gonna give me access to this.
あえて言わせてもらおう。その錬金術の遺跡、僕たちで調べるから皆さんには自重してもらいたい。
それはどういうことだ。
請求な脅しを好むのは官僚さんの悪い
Yeah, it sounds like a bureaucrat, you'd say, right?
なんだと。
ランドルフ、話を聞きましょう。
わかりました。
理由は大きく2つある。1つ目はここにいるスレイだ。そのアトリエの扉を開いたのはスレイの持つ腕輪。
Yep, that's right.
君たちだけでは永遠に開けられなかっただろう。
That bracelet did open that
そ
door.
の腕輪以外にもスレイはお父様から形見をいくつか受け取っている。おそらくそれらも今後役に立つはずだ。そして2つ目の理由、これが非常に重要だ。
And what's that, Al?
その理由とは、理由とはこの考古学界の優とも言うべき僕が遺跡を調査
Yeah, of course, because she's trying to make a name for herself.
思い出しました。このエルというもの、確かに王都でも名の知れた考古学者の卵です。
やっと気づいたかい。説明する手間が省けて助かるよ。
I mean, they could try, Al.
選択の余地は
They are
なかったのでは
bureaucrats.
ないかな。
いや余地ありすぎだろ。卵だぞ。
Exactly, Slade.
そうね。
カミラさん、無理は承知の上です。ですが俺からもお願いします。
スレイ君。
俺にとってあの遺跡は俺が今まで生きてきた目的で、父のことやあの
Yeah,
遺
it
跡
all comes back to the Atelier.
12年前の悲劇のことや錬金術のことも分かる。
Right.
父の形見が導いてくれるって信じてます。だから
私からもお願い。スレイにやらせてあげてほしい。それと私も一緒にやらせてほしい。
You're important to the 3S. She's the only one that can use it.
私の家族も12年前にいなくなった。私はその理由が知りたくて、また家族に会いたくてこの町に戻ってきたの。それにあの錬金術、もし私が錬金術をちゃんと使えるようになったら、
Which is another system that's going to come into play later here.
って思ってる。だからこのアトリエのことをもっと知りたいし、また錬金術ができるか試してみたいの。
わかったわよ。いいわ。あの遺跡の調査は任せます。
カミラさん、
あなたもわかってるはずよ。こちらで預かっても結局人員や資材捻出の段で頭を抱えることになるって。
ですが
He's still against the idea.
これは遊びではありません。正式な依頼です。何か分かったら必ず報告するように。いいわね。
ありがとう姉さん。
Straightforward enough.
感謝します。報告は逐一させていただきます。
賢明な判断だよ。
So a decision has been made.
それじゃあ今日の話はおしまい。夜も遅いから帰って休みなさい。
しんどかった。
Don't need to be stressed out anymore, right, Riaz?
ありがとうな。本当に助かった。
こっちこそだよ。これで心置きなく冒険できるし、やっぱり私たちは運命を共にする仲なのよ。ほほう、スレイ君、君は人生の伴侶とも言うべき僕を置き去りに
Al, it's not what you think.
浮気までしていたのかい？え、二人ってそういう関係だったの？
No, they're not.
お前の冗談は分かりにくい。
あんな場所に置いていかれたんだ。これくらいは許してもらわないと割に合わ
I
ない。
mean, I guess she has to, right?
まあこんなやつだが、リアスもこれからこいつのことをよろしく頼む。
もちろんだよ。っていうか、私さっきからずーっと我慢してたんだけどさ。
Oh no.
なんだいその手は。で、
Yep, the grabby hands.
耳もふもふさせて。
Yep.
おいこら、勝手に触るな。自分のがあるだろう。スレイ、この娘どうにかしろ。どう言ってば。そういえば二人って泊まるところは？
問題ない。居住区にある宿を取ってある。
そっか。じゃあ今日はゆっくり休んで、明日はこの広場に集合で。
ああ、リアスもゆっくり休むようにな。
Al did not like that one bit.
リアスはリアスは一体何者なんだろうか。
どういうことだい？いつになく深刻な顔をして。
俺には何も見えなかった。
なるほどね。詳しく話してくれないか？興味がある。
This is about her seeing mana.
ア
Yep.
トリエの錬金釜に宿ってたマナの力が
ほほ
あまりに不可解すぎて、ならやってみたらどうだと。
And it worked though,
結果
right?
は聞いての通り、生まれて初めての経験をしたよ。
やはり興味深い。考えられる理由は2つある。才能か血筋だ。もしくはその両方か。
いずれにせよ、あいつは特別だ。
なんだかな、焼いてるのかい？君らしくもない。
そうじゃない。ただ、少し胸騒ぎがする。
Well, we're gonna just have to see how things go though, Slade.
まああれだよ。
It's only
特
a
別
matter
と
of
いう点
time.
では君だって同じだろ。
それは違う。俺は特別なんかじゃない。父さんが残したこのガイストコアが特別なんだよ。
ただいま誰もいないのに挨拶とか。
Just say it's a habit.
おじいちゃん。
Another piece of artwork.
じいちゃんじいちゃん、見て見て、俺今日川で魚捕まえたんだぜ。
おお、これはでかいの釣ったな。よし、褒美にそこの菓子から好きなの一つ持ってけ。
やったー。宿り木堂さん、ちょっと大変大
あ、なんじゃい、どうしたい。
Are you running low on detergent? If so, you should pick it up while it's on
変。
sale.
直してもらえないかね。
あそりゃ傑作だ。お前さん、今年の怪力自慢大会にでも出たらどうだい。
バカなこと言ってるんじゃないよ。
おじいちゃんがいた頃はとても賑やかなお店だった。すごく繁盛してたわけじゃないけど、活気に満ちていた。なんか商売してる時間よりも町のみんなの相談に乗ったり、世間話をしたり、子供たちと遊んだり、そういう時間の方がはるかに多かったように思う。
Are you planning on picking them up then?
本当にハルフェンが大好きで、だから町のみんなが集うこのお店のことも大好きだったんだ。
So you want to restore the shop to its former glory.
必ず取り戻すんだ。そのためなら錬金術だろうが何だろうが、使えるものは
That is her
使
goal.
ってやる。
And I think she's gonna hit it. Do you mean discontinued?
いやー、ごめん。昨日の夜楽しみすぎて眠れなくてさ。寝坊
I think she's got this, right, Kaiser?
自宅の前なのに遅刻できるなんて類まれなる才能だよ。
今日から堂々と遺跡探検できるんだね。楽しみ。
リアス、お前もしかして
Yeah, because if you said discounted, that means you should just go pick up some if you need it.
こっそりやってたんだ。姉さんが心配性でさ、絶対許してくれなくて。
いかんな。リアスに万一のことでもあれば、僕たちはこの町から追放されるだろう。永遠にね。
Mm-hmm.
ああ、
さあ、時間がもったいない。早く遺跡に向かおう。
イエイ。
ああ、それと僕はこの頭脳に自らが持てる全ての能力を割いてるから、頭脳労働以外は無理なんだ。というわけで2人とも道中は僕の護衛をよろしく頼むよ。
楽しみだ。
I also do like the menu systems in this. This game actually looks real slick. At least from a presentation standpoint. No, wait, hang on. Yep, no, we're gonna give it to you.
ねえ、今日も新たな大発見あるかな。
さあな。まあ今日は時間もたっぷりありそうだし、腰を据えて調べよう。
これほどの規模の発見は近年では稀だからな。
I also like when they were promoting this, they made it very clear, this is offline. You can play this offline. Because I think the other one that came out before this, you needed to play it online and it was a gacha game. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, Kaiser.
この石きれい。持っていこっと。
そんなガラクタ持っていったら重くなるだろう。
No, it looked worthless to us.
この石ちょっと他のと色が違うでしょ。
Yep, this is the reason.
近日で使えそうかなって思って。
You could try and go for pods, though, Bongo. I actually tried using those in my laundry recently, and I kind of believe in them. They're actually not bad.
その点はご心配なく。こう見えても私、うちのお店の手伝いを。
I'll just have to remember when we look at the archive for this to set chapters.
市場でいろんなものを目利きして。だからその点は自信あるんだ。錬金術だってその辺は同じだと思うんだよね。自分がいいって思ったものこそが正義なんだよ。なるほどね。その技術と直感が本物であることを願っているよ。
It was just like a random Tide Pod we had.
Lias, さっき売り物を探してさまよったと言ってたが、拾ったものを売ってたのか?
So we're gonna have a lot of question marks for these right now.
キノコとか山芋とか、あと綺麗な石や魚取って干物にしたりとか。君は見かけによらず生存能力が高いね。
Here we go.
始めますか。
ああ、俺たちが力を合わせれば勝てるさ。
Nope, too late.
前に出る。せい。
69, very nice. But you know, I really like this victory theme music.
少し強くなれたみたいだ。
To be fair, I wasn't actually sure how I would like this if it was a turn-based game. But I actually kind of dig it. Again, I haven't played through a lot of Yumiya or Ryza 3 yet, but with the experience that I know from Ryza 2, that's all I have to work off of.
俺たちが力を合わせれば勝てるさ。
There we go.
前に出る。正面突破だ。
Okay, so she hit level 4 now. No, level 5, sorry. Right, because I started with her. Gotta remember to keep track of that every once in a while. Oh. Turtle. At least you don't have to go back to the main screen to get to this. Oh shit. There we go. I timed that too early. There we go. I want to get that song though, because there's just something calming and relaxing about it. Oh, can we go up here? Treasure! Oh, here. Yeah. Oh, no. You take that back. Let's just check something with gathering then for a second. No, we're not gonna swing there right now. There we go. Don't worry, we're clear. They don't have to worry about that right now. The Tide Pods have been discontinued? Well, what about Gain then? That could be another option, right? Oh, I timed that wrong. You need to go first. There we go. There we go. He levels up nice. Oh wait, treasure. A tongue. What do you got for gear? No, I want to stick with what I got. Nope. I want to take care of you first.
だ。前に出る。行くぞ。
There we go. That takes care of that one.
いい感じに勝利。
We're not gonna take. Oh no, wait, the time's changing. Yeah, if you look in the bottom right, the time changes and it resets enemies too, so.
正々堂々勝負だ。
こんなところで負けてられないからね。突撃外さないんだから食らっちゃえ。
見えた。
There we go.
前に出る。この一撃で。ああ。
There we go. There we go.
前に出る。正面突破だ。ああ。見えた。
突撃外さないんだから食らっちゃえ。
攻めるぞ。正面突破だ。そこだ。
Yeah, let's just finish it off. Nope, I don't think so, buddy. There we go. Okay, hang on. I gotta run the bathroom for a second, so I'll just leave it here. So maybe don't go with that one because it's too strong of a scent. Can we go through this way? No, okay. We're gonna wait for it to go night and we're gonna do that battle again.
前に出る。せい。
Too early. It has been a while, Adia. Welcome back. And, you know, I'm glad to be back. Just wish I was feeling better for it, that's all. How are you doing? I hope you've been taking care of yourself, though. And how did you feel that works? For that, Bongo? Okay, so now we're going from day to night. I'm incredibly heavily pregnant. Okay, see, I didn't know you were pregnant. First off, congratulations on that. How pregnant are we talking? Yeah, no, I've just been busy with work and just like not having the energy to do things, so... And I just got this courtesy of Koei Tecmo, so I figured this would be like the perfect opportunity to come back. And hey, let's play a game, right? 8 months. Oh geez, so you're getting close to delivery time then at that point, right? Do you know if it's a boy or a girl? 5 a.m. and I'm on night shifts. Oh, you're not on maternity leave yet? Well, I'm hoping to be a little more, you know, consistent with things. So get back to streams and do that kind of fun stuff. So. Because it's like, okay, it's 5 a.m. for you, it's 9 a.m. Right, you live in Europe. I had to think about that for a minute, I'm sorry, it's been a while. Throughout the long nights incoming. So, at least when it comes for streaming schedules, what I'm trying to do is keep it Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Sorry. If you can't tell, I'm sick. Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays, that's what I'm going to try and keep it consistent, but I may throw some more in here and there. Thank you. Hopefully that wasn't too loud, and if it blew the mic, I am so sorry. Let's do this one. Staying hydrated. At least trying to. Leafer redeemed the hydrate thing, but I didn't have one, so. I have that here now, but I'm also trying to take some medication and oregano oil. So I'm gonna have a neocitrin at least before going to bed and stuff, so. Now, I'm just doing this because I want to build up my AP meter. But no, it's a boy, so. But no, congratulations to that. Hopefully you get some good pictures of them. I'd love to see what your kid looks like. That's alright when the time comes. But make sure you're taking care of yourself too. I just use standard detergent and fabric softener, but I just found random pods and they were just like Tide Pods was what we used, but that's it. Do you know when the due date is? Oh good, she leveled up. Nice. The first week of November. Oh, so that's close. You know my birthday's in November? You may have the same B-Day as my son. Well, we will find out. We will find out when that time comes. That's all I mean, regular. That's all I know it by. No specifics. Okay, let's try and take this guy on again, shall we? Oh, come on. There we go. But no, you got everything set up? Like, at least the room for the baby, all of that. And also, have you had a baby shower yet? Because I know that's a big thing. Oh, liquid. There we go. I'm losing all flexibility. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, you're carrying a fetus. You're carrying a large baby. You're carrying a large baby in you, and that's gonna make things really difficult, right? So, if that's understandable, that is a valid statement. Not the fabric softener, though. That's... I don't remember that one off the top of my head. So I end up sleeping for like 11 hours to work for 12. You are... I think I missed that answer. But remind me again. You are going on maternity leave, though, right? You'd better be. Sorry. At least for detergent, yeah. Two weeks before the expected due date. Okay. So, if you're saying first week of November, so the last 2 weeks, so after, so midway through, then October, and are you getting at least a year? Well, then look at gain as an option as well. But yes, sorry. Adia, what do you do for work again? Can you just remind me? It's been a while. So 10 months. So 10 months, okay. Close to a year, I guess that's fine. Is 10 months your only option when it comes to taking mat leave? But I mean, also, like, I'll hopefully be streaming as well when it comes to that. When it comes to that, too, so, hey. I just know our time difference is. The time difference is going to be a problem, but you know I'm still going to be here, and at least you can catch archives, right? You work in healthcare. I work in healthcare too, so I get you on that. You're a nurse? Includes all available extra leave. Okay, so that's all you have for options. I see.
さーて始めますか。
ああ、俺たちが力を合わせれば勝てるさ。
ここは思いっきり。
So I guess you work with what you got. If you wanted to go longer than that, you'd have to go on unpaid leave, I'm guessing, at that point, right? Okay, well, as long as you got notifications on, you can feel free to come on by. But like I said, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday is what I'm keeping consistent for that, and at least that's the plan. I'm just gonna slowly get back into the swing of things for it. But I also gotta feel better too, so let's appreciate not a nurse, but more abuse. Are you a care aide? Because I get you when it comes to that. I do work in healthcare as well, but I probably don't do your job though. I do scheduling. But no, I tell the healthcare people, like, yeah, you go through a lot of shit too, and you probably get shit from us, and you give us shit too, but you know, work is appreciated though. Just keep your head strong, that's all I can say. He doesn't care who live in residential. Ah! Okay, no, I think I know what you do. So yeah. I think I would call those care aides here, for instance, but again, could be wrong, but no. That's a tough job. If you still did want to work in healthcare, I know there's positions over here where I'm at that they're looking for. But you'd have to move to a different country completely then at that point. Yeah. Taxes, right? Frickin' taxes. That's how they get you. Let's try this. So do that first before you do anything, right? A boost. Just call it a boost to the system. That's all I can say, but then again, I don't know that much. And how long have you been doing it for?
俺たちが力を合わせれば勝てるさ。
突撃外さないんだから。
次も頼むぞリアス。攻めるぞ。たっ
It has before I leave. Yeah, take advantage of the system while you can, right? But still, that's terrible.
新発見だよ。
But no, in that case, yeah, you may as well do what you can with it.
やれば大丈夫だ。
私たちに勝てると思わないでね。
2 years in disability, so 4. So 6 years. Jeez, so you have some experience when it comes to that. No, I've only done my job for just over a year. And I like to think I'm okay at it. I could be better, though. And I want to be better at it. As a healthcare assistant. So needless to say, you've done your time. Well, technically I'm on vacation right now, so I'm just spending vacation sick. Because I took vacation at the end of last week to go to Vancouver for a concert. But I came back feeling like this. So I have until next week to get better, but if it's still bad, I think I might take another few days just in case. Because yeah, no, it's sore, like my whole body's sore. I feel cold. Time for paid sick leave. I think it's only if you started as sick going into your vacation, then yes. But I didn't. I got sick during my vacation, so I don't think I can swap it. But that's fine. I need to use my vacation time anyway. I need to use that first, because that doesn't carry over. So I want to use that, so I'll just use my vacation and then whatever sick time I have. But no, I've taken like at least oregano oil. I've taken some Neocitrin as well, and Rub Vicks, so hopefully it helps.
これを見てくれ。
なるほど。この辺が力場になっているということか。
Yeah, because sick can carry over, so I may as well use vacation first. If vacation resets every year, you may as well use your vacation first. Because I won't have much time to use it in the next few months, and probably everybody's already has vacation booked off, so. A Vicks stream will make sure you keep your eyes closed. Like, don't put Vicks on your eyes when they're open. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
これが何かと聞かれたならば、エール様が教えてしんぜよ。これこそが太古の昔、流星を誇った錬金術が作り出した移動手段、悪空の道だ。
悪空の道。
But no, so far we're doing alright. Like, it's still rough, but I think I'll be okay. I want to try and see if I can stream tomorrow. I won't make a promise, though. But like I said, even though I told you what my schedule's going to be, if it's bad. Clears up your nose. Oh no, I've heard of that one. Sorry, I read Steam is stream. That's my fault. No, I've heard of that. But no, I've done Vicks, like, at least on my nose, at least nostrils here, and done a little bit inside. And it does help clear it up, actually, a bit, too. The one thing I'm told is that you shouldn't drink Vicks, which I know some people have done. But if that's the case, I'd rather have Buckley's at that point, right?
まだ大陸が統一されておらず、地方ごとに微妙に表記が違っていて、これも僕が知ってるもの。
No, don't do that. Don't be sad. I know it's been a while since we've talked. But hey, at least we're catching up now, right?
どうだ、何かわかりそうか。
But you know, a lot's happened. I will not be taking questions at this time. No. Yeah, I know Vicks tastes awful. I've never eaten Vicks or drank Vicks, so I can't tell. I've had Buckley's, and here, I know Buckley's tastes awful, but I don't mind taking it. If you gave it to me as an option, I would have it. I'd say.
すなわち渦ごとに行き先は1対1で固定されてる。
じゃあ、あの渦はどことつながってる？
それは
But also, this is a PSA for anybody watching this. Don't taste Vicks. Go Buckley's instead. Buckley's, it's like a cough medication. It's a cough medication, so it's like a Robitussin or something, or like a NyQuil, like a liquid thing. Their slogan is "It tastes awful and it works." I don't know if you would have that there in Ireland. It's something here in North America, though.
もちろん答えは一つしかない。父さんが息を引き取るときに言っていた言葉。鍵を使い本を守れ。
But it's just like when you look at it, like when you see the texture of it, it looks like Vicks.
本を守る上で重要な場所なんだろう。だから俺は。
いい答えだ。
So we're gonna save. Because as you can see, it's been a while since we've saved. It's a Canadian brand. Would allow it in Ireland unless I smuggle it in. Okay. Well, so what can we work out as a smuggling deal then at that point? If we want to get some medicine into the country, but I feel like that would be breaking a lot of rules. Okay, so it's purely Canadian. I didn't know if it was available in like the US or something. So, but no, it's a Canadian thing. So.
あ、もちろんだ。
They also have Buckley's for kids, and the kids one doesn't taste awful though.
お前は無理しなくてもいいんだぞ。ここで待ってても。
But only take it if you're really sick. Like, I don't have any in my house right now. But if I was like worst case scenario and if I needed something, then I would be taking that. Like I said, all I've been running off of for this has been, you know, rubbing Vicks and Neocitrin and oregano oil. Is it addictive? No. No, it's not addictive. That would be even more dangerous. I think that's probably why. Because people do get high off of cough medication. That is a thing. So that's probably a way to counter that. Riaz, this is real. This is as real gets. See? Even Slade agrees with me.
普通に歩けるし、重くも軽くもないな。さあ、リアス、行こう。
So these are randomized. But no, Buckley's is available over the counter. Just like a Tylenol or an Advil, like an ibuprofen, or something like that. I think for the harder stuff, then yeah, you need a prescription for that.
錬金釜と同じで光ってるってことか。
うん、そうだよ。いろんなところ。さーて、始めますか。
ああ、
Yeah, no, that's the same thing here, because you don't want to make that available to everyone and anyone, right? You're just asking. You're just asking for trouble at that point.
よし、ここは思いっきり食らっちゃえ。
ここだ。攻めるぞ。行くぞ。
よし、よっ。いい感じに勝利。
A horny sheep. Well, that horny sheep has been taken care of, Chris. Hello, dude. How are you?
なるっていいもんだよね。
It's been a hot minute.
ここの魔物ってさ。
But, like, I know something such as Tylenol 3, like, you need a prescription for that. That's not available over the counter. Ah, could be better. I'm sick. So I'm not feeling so well, Chris. But over the next while. Well, hey, it was good to see you, though, Adia. We'll talk some more soon. Hopefully your pregnancy goes well. Keep me posted if you can. But thank you. Much love to you, and we will talk soon. Have a good rest of your shift. But yeah, Chris, I'm just trying to make it through as best as I can. How are you doing, though? It has been a hot minute.
攻めるぞ。せい。
やるじゃんスレイ。完璧。よし。よっ。
前に出る。行くぞ。
Yeah, if not, I won't be hearing the end of it, right? Go to bed, man. I will eventually. I wanted to at least play this for a little bit first, just to show the opening sections. Let's say, because I wanted to do at least like 2 or 3 hours of this, but I want to say let's make it to the, let's make it to part 2, and then I think we'll call it there. Okay? You can even stay here and supervise, just to make sure I'm actually going to listen to instructions if you want. But no, dude, again, how the hell have you been? What have you been up to? Catch me up on what's going on in the world with Chris Crown. Let's do some skill trees. No. Let's go here. No, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, no, they're both at level 3. Okay, good. I lost my sister and grandma. I'm sorry for your loss, man. But they are in a better place. But... oh, jeez, man. It's not one thing, it's something else. It just keeps adding. Shit. But no, I'm sorry for your losses, man. May not be much, but you have my condolences and my thoughts. But they are in a better place. But no, hang out here. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's just chill and relax. You know how it is when it comes to this stuff, right?
次も頼むぞリアス。攻めるぞ。正面突破だ。
Did he just raise his defense again? He has double protection? That's not cool. There we go. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Now, have you been playing anything though lately? I'm just trying to catch up on games as well. But no, we got this, again, courtesy of Koei Tecmo America, so big shout out and thank you to them for providing a copy of this game. Everything you're seeing is footage off of the PlayStation 5. How is Borderlands 4? I know it's got some problems, but I've heard they're going to be working on it. But there's a lot of games coming out, man. It's hard to keep up with it. And they're doing... And isn't Power World, like... They just announced something new for Power World, I think. Demon Slayer. I need to watch that. I have been told to watch that anime. The only thing I've watched recently for anime was Call of the Night, which if you haven't seen that, that's highly recommended. That is a great anime. And I wanted to get something else called City Hunter. Ooh, fairies. At least I think they're fairies. Game next year. So that is version 1.0, right? Did you hear about those patents that Nintendo put out? That Nintendo apparently got about like using monsters captured and using them for combat. Apparently they got that patent or something. I'm like, what the hell? I think this is them just trying to bury Power World. But it's also like, how did they get away with that? How did the patent office allow that? There we go. Just say modders mods aren't real. And they're trying to shut that down. And then all of Nintendo's business practices recently, it's just like... I don't know what's going on over there, but I feel like they're just making the wrong moves. Oh, I timed that wrong. But also, like, did you hear the other announcement with Nintendo? Doug Bowser is retiring at the end of the year. So I guess that's something? $699, very nice. I honestly hope, like, Power World just comes out successful. I have yet to try it myself, but it looks like fun. I mean, you are little. Are they wrong? Yeah, so they are fairies. Not your typical fairies. Uh-huh. I don't know if that's true, but it is a factor. Poku. So you're the smart one, apparently, Ruku. Hey, they put me in the game. Look, Bonbon. I know McBon, but hey, Bonbon's close. You could say that, right? I don't know if that description's accurate, but I mean, you guys can tell me if that's true or not, right?
昔に封印されていて人っ子一人入れないはずなのに。そうなんだよね。やっぱり中の人たちもびっくりしちゃうか。実は私
But no, I heard with the PAL World is that there's also like another game coming out that's in the PAL World universe.
この腕輪ガイストコアを使ってな。俺はこの腕輪の秘密を求めてきたんだ。お前たち
悪の道の封印を解いただって。ということは僕たちここから出られるってことです。イエーイ。もうずっとここで暮らしてて、いよいよ
PAL Farm, that's what it was. It was called PAL Farm.
お姉さん、オイラたちをここから連れ出してください。いいの？妖精さん、お持ち帰りしちゃって。本当に？
That's what it was called.
ああ、いいんじゃないか。本人たちがそう言ってるんだし。
Oh.
おいで、みんな。はい。脱出だ。
So I guess we're getting these guys out of here. I mean, we gotta get me out of here too, right? I'll be cautious about you guys. Slade, we're just gonna have to run with the punches here. No. I want to increase your attack damage. There we go.
あれは
Well, no, you got any plans though for tonight though, Chris? Anything special going on?
また悪の道だ。それも2つ。あの悪の道は。落ち着け、落ち着くんだ、ボック。どうしたのみんな。あの悪の道は僕たちにとってトラウマなんだ。
何かあったのか。
オイラたち一度だけ入ったことがあるのですが、とてつもなく強い魔物が
Oh, jeez. I didn't know that was a problem. I gotta fix that.
思い出すだけで泣いちゃうぜ。よーしよし、大丈夫だよ。教えてくれてありがとう。
ならあっちの悪の道はどうなんだ。
あれは知らない悪の道ですね。前に来た時はありませんでした。
So that's new.
じゃあ最近できたばっかりってこと？
Mm-hmm.
ああ、いい。悪の道は後回しだ。まずはこの台座を調べたい。この模様。
何？どうしたの？
やはり同じ模様。
Yeah, the symbols match.
うわ、本当だ。何その本、どこで見つけたの？
これも父さんの形見の一つさ。肝心の中身は真っ白だが、鍵を使い本を守れ。本ってこれのことだよな。この台座と本に一体何の関係が。
Oh, it clicked.
あれ？これって
What do you see, Riaz?
とりあえずさ、台座に本を置いてみたらいいんじゃないかな。
そうだな。なんだこれは。
うわ、
Hmm. Sorry.
つながった。
私にもわかるよ。
What is it, Riaz?
そのおかげでなんとなくだけどおかしくなってた力の流れが正常に戻った気がする。
Hmm?
なんだそれは。どういう意味？リアス、お前その目。
You could see the mana.
どうかしたの？
いや、なんでもない。気のせいか。
Nope. You saw it. I saw it too. We all saw it.
これは本に文字が。
So it's not blank anymore.
普通本には文字が書かれてるもんでしょう。
Mm-hmm.
さっ
But
き言っただろう。この本は少なくとも父さんから受け取った時は
the fact that there's no words,
それが今は文字が書かれているんだ。
that changes things.
後ろの方は全部真っ白。
しかしまた古代文字だな。戻ったらエルに見てもらうしかないか。
Yep, Elle's gotta read it for us.
俺っちたちいつまでお姉さんたちのイチャイチャを見ていればいいのさ。
Hey, what makes you think they're flirting?
はいはい、大人にはいろいろと考えることがあるの。それと僕はあの悪空の道に行ってもいいのよ。
まあまあ、でも実際問題としてこれからどうするんですか？
妖精たちが怯えてる方はともかく、こっちの新しい方に入るかどうか。
Mm-hmm. Let's see what lies ahead. So if we go to... Yeah, the book. There it is, so... We can't get anything on it right now.
何が出るかな。これがあればもっと強くなれるんじゃない？
Yes, I'm aware. Let us continue. Oh, there it is. Yep. Right, I have to turn on auto scroll. It doesn't do it automatically, you have to press the button for it.
何にしてもすごく綺麗なところだね。空気もひんやりしていて美味しい。本当に外に出られたぞ。イエーイ。
Well, now they're gonna be happy.
興味深い世界なんだ。おいらは感無量です。ほら、勝手に行動しないの。ボネボネ、戻ってきなさい。
Fine.
いい？ここから先は何があるかわからないんだよ。単独行動はしない。はーい。
おやつを買いたい時はどうすればいい？
禁止。では、樹木の生態を調べたい時は。
Well, so I don't think you can buy anything out here yet.
それは目の届くところにいてくれれば OK。
なんというか、思いのほか様になってるな。
No, she's treating them well slayed, so there is that.
いつも通りにやれば大丈夫だ。
私たちに勝てると思わないでね。突撃。たっ。
Nope, too early, but that's fine. Yep, this'll do it. Really? 1 point. 1 point. Alright, fine.
見たことないやつだな。見たことないやつだな。
Maybe noticing some slight performance issues, but
見たことないやつだな。お、何か見つけたぞ。
And then here's our encounter with someone from a game in the series.
あれ？誰かいる？よかった。ここにいるの私たちだけじゃないみたいだよ。
おい、ちょっと待て。
Yeah, no, it's too late, Slade. You know she already just goes off.
聞きたいことがあるんだけどいいかな。
おいリアス、唐突にそんな聞き方したら失礼だろ。
いいえ、構いませんよ。でもそんなに慌ててどうしたんですか？
I think this is Aisha.
実は私たちその道に迷っちゃって。
Hey James, how you doing? Sorry. Sorry about that. But no, how are you doing, man? It's good to see you.
グア州ってのは王国北東に位置する州だ。アルフェンから
It's a long way, though, Riaz. That's all you really need to know.
そんなに遠いところに？信じられない。
What are you up to, though, James?
うちの力なのか。
教えてくれてありがとう。私はアーシャ
Yep.
って言います。
Aisha Amtut. And I think that game was on PS3, I think. Oh, Scarlet? Are you playing it on Switch 1, or are you playing with the update for Switch 2 for it? Because I've heard if you play Scarlet or Violet on Switch 2, it's supposed to be a lot better.
いや、3日？もしかして3日もここにいるの？はい、私薬師なんですけど、ある人に薬の調合を頼まれて、その素材を探しにここに来てるんです。
Yeah, because that's what I've heard. It's supposed to run better. Does it also, like, alleviate most of, like, the egregious pop-in? Because I know the pop-in was real bad for that game.
そうなのか。焦ってるのか。
はい、そうなんです。わかった。私たちが素材探すの手伝ってあげる。え、いいんですか？
You're just gonna say yes? Okay. Well, I guess it's valid if we're valid here. It's not like he's evil or anything, or mean. Alright, fetch quest time then. Yeah, because I don't have Scarlet or Violet, though. After I heard how the performance was on Switch, I chose not to get it. But if it's improved for Switch 2, then... I saw that announcement. I'm very happy about that. I also heard that's something that was rumored that was going to happen.
新発見だよ。さーて始めますか。
ああ、俺たちが力を合わせれば勝てるさ。
Never smelled it, so I can't really say.
突撃。突撃。やっ。
攻めるぞ。正面
See if this will do it.
そこだ。
I think that would be cool. But I also heard Bayonetta is also going into the first Descendant.
かかってきなさい。なんてね。
少し強くなれたみたいだ。
Honestly, one I would like to see is Ryo Hazuki.
簡単にか新発見だよ。
I honestly think he should make the game. Or I don't pay attention, that's all. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around for this. Alright, Fairy, let's do it.
私たちに
I wonder if that's true, because they got a list of... They got a lot of characters that are coming to that game. I think, like, Sega has planned, right?
力が湧いてくる。前に出る。た。と。
突撃。えい。
前に出る。行くぞ。
But Mega Man and Proto are not coming out, I think, till what? Next year, they said, right?
楽勝だったな。
Oh, did you watch the rest of the State of Play and even, like, the Xbox announcements and stuff?
お、何か見つけた。
February and March look really packed.
いつも通りにやれば大丈夫だ。
私たちに勝てると思わないでね。よし。えい。
前に出る。せい。
スレイ。よし。えい。
前に出る。た。
Okay, good. It still was enough. I want the Wolverine game. I do want that Wolverine game. I'm actually very impressed with that one. Soros looks incredible. I really want Neo 3, though.
見たことないやつだな。
That's a big one on my list.
町のためにももっと頑張ろう。
Oh, it's time to change. There was also something that was announced, but that wasn't really made that big of a deal. I want to play that City Hunter game that's on the PC Engine that's actually getting a modern release. So that's something I'm actually excited to play.
突撃。ここは思いっきり。倒せた。
無駄だ。力が湧いてくる。前に出る。正面突破だ。
I gotta fix that because I want him to use less of that. I gotta see what I have for his abilities. But no, Wolverine looks good. It looks like it's building off of like what Raven did with their Wolverine game, but
簡単に勝てたね。
it looks hella impressive.
さーて始めますか。
But that's not until fall next year, so we got plenty of time.
よし。やっ。はっ。
前に出る。正面突破だ。
But I want to see what else is being announced for TGS. There's probably going to be some other things.
楽
But yeah, no, I want to see what else is on the table. There's going to be a lot of options. Wait, where's the chest? Oh, it's up there. I can't... Yeah, I can't get up there yet. Aisha, where are you? Oh wait, no, you're there. Hang on, I want to distract. I kind of want to do that combat encounter. Provided Square has something for that, right? I do want to see more on Final Fantasy VII, like the Part 3, but I also want to see more on Dragon Quest. I'm actually excited for Dragon Quest VII. That game looks awesome. There we go. Well, hopefully there is something, right? Because how long has it been? It's been a couple of years. Since we've heard something on it, right? Hang on. Let's save. Because I have a feeling this is going to be... I just hope that game's not stuck in development hell. Yeah, it's not going to do much, so there's no point. Yeah, you need this. You need this badly. It did. It got delayed indefinitely. Because I guess it's due to performance issues. Which, considering how it is currently running right now, is it surprising? Is that enough? Yep, there we go. There we go. Because right now they have to. Right now, Gearbox needs to fix that game.
ちゃんとモテる分だけにしとけよ。
I'm just grabbing everything and anything, dude. Now let's go back and see Aisha. There we go. Have you picked up Borderlands 4 yourself?
皆さんありがとうございます。おかげで想定よりも早く必要な数が揃いました。
役に立ててよかったよ。私も最近錬金術の素
Oh, the fairies are just playing in the corner over there.
だから早く探せるように。
錬金術？ミヤさん、今錬金術って言いましたか？
言ったけど。
Yep, she is an alchemist now.
アーシャさん、錬金術
Aisha is an alchemist herself as well, Slade.
知ってるも何も。私、錬金術
Yeah, I'd honestly say get it on PS5. Get it on PS5. Or Series X, probably.
ちょっと錬金術が失われた技術だってのは何だったのよ。
少なくともハルフェン周辺ではそのはずなんだが。
If it's running like this on the current systems, it makes me scared to see what it would look like
アーシャさんが
on
ど
a
こで錬金
Switch.
術を知ったのか教えてもらえませんか。
はい、いいですよ。ただ、信じてもらえるかどうか。
大丈夫。もう何を言われても信じるから。
私、実はこの世界の人間じゃないんです。異邦人って言ったらわかりますか？
異邦人？
But no, if it was me, like, I still gotta play through the other Borderlands games, but I'm probably gonna wait to pick up Borderlands 4, like, when all the DLC is complete. You know there's gonna be a Game of the Year edition that has everything.
そうです。私はもともと
Plus, I already got a bunch of other games to play, too.
世界で錬金術師をしていて、
Like this.
主に薬を作って暮らしてました。でもある日、気づいたらこの世界に迷い込んでたんです。それからは本当にいろいろありまして、今ではオートで薬師としてお店を持ってるんですよ。ほう。
なんだ？
私の体に何かついてますか？もしかしてさっき食べてた
No, no, no. Aisha, you don't have that.
いえ、そういうわけではないんですが。
ちょっとスレイ、そんなジロジロ見たら失礼じゃない。
You were staring too.
お前だって見てただろ。
お二人ともとっても仲良しなんですね。
いや、そうでもないね。
No, this is a more recent,
数日だよ。
recent for us, you could
そうなん
say.
ですか？でもまるでずっと昔からお互いのことを知ってるように見えます。とっても羨ましいです。
マジ？
そうか。
はい、私も元の世界にお友達がたくさんいて。
I wonder actually with the characters that you meet from the other games, if you're gonna get them back to their world or
お
something.
手伝いいただきありがとうございました。これでオートに帰って薬の調合を始められます。
あ、そっか。これから調合か。そうだよね。調合頑張ってね。
あ、そうだ。皆さん、よければ今から私の家に遊びに来ませんか？
は？
今回のお礼もしたいですし、ぜひお茶
You
で
know,
も
I could really go for a cup of tea right now. I think that would be amazing.
私たち。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, no, we have something to take care of
俺たち
first
も急ぎの用事の最中
before
です。
we can actually go for that cup of tea.
そうだったんですね。そんな中お手伝いいただきありがとうございました。それじゃあ、もしオートにいらっしゃることがあれば、その時はぜひ遊びに来てください。
その時は絶対にやるよ。 アーシャさん。
So if you can find it, go for it, I'd say, Mr. Bongo.
異邦人だからな。別世界の人間を見るのは初めてだが、俺たちとはちょっと気質が違うのかもしれない。
そうだね。でも可愛い人だったな。また会えるといいな。おーい、ルクル、ポック、ボネボネ、そろそろ行くよ。はーい。
If there's a plushie for Bonbon, for Bone Bone, I think I need it.
新しいところへ行けるようになったよ。
新しく行ける場所があるみたいだ。アトリエに行くのか？
Yeah, let's get back there. We're back. Al.
戻ってきた。
All right.
ここがお姉さんのアトリエですか。すごい楽しそうなものがいっぱい。お、二人とも無事で帰ってきたね。よかったよかった。お、
Yeah, we brought some friends.
なんだ二人とも空で子供まで作ってきちゃったのかい。
Jeez, Al.
気が早いな。
こっちが死ぬ思いで戻ってくれば、一言目がそれか。
I don't think she
この
cares.
子たちは妖精さんだよ。空の道に住んでたんだ。こっちからルクールにポック、それからボネボネ。空の道の住人だって。実に興味深いね。後でいろいろ話を聞かせてくれ。お姉さん、お姉さん、アトリエの中いろいろ見て回っていいですか？いいけど触ったりするのはダメだよ。私もまだよく分かってないし。
Yeah, we still gotta figure out how all of this stuff works here.
ところでエル、アトリエで何があったんだ？見慣れない光の筋ができているんだが。
ああ、これね。君たちが言ってからほどなくして突然光り始めたんだ。
That's gotta be from the book.
おそらく君たちの取った何らかの行動がこのアトリエにも影響を及ぼしたんだろう。ねえ、これマナだよ。マナの光だ。きっとあの時だよ、スレイ。ほら、繋がった時。あの時ここの流れが正常に戻って。ああ、錬金釜が。
The mana.
光ってる。マナでいっぱいだ。これならまた錬金術ができるよ。
今回は俺にも見える。これがマナの光なのか。
Yeah, that's right. Slade could never see it before.
ここは間違いなく古代の錬金術師のアトリエだ。ねえ、エル、スレイ、私また錬金術の調合をやってみたい。いいね。僕もぜひこの目で実際に調合してるところを見てみたかったんだ。お姉さん、もしかして今からこの釜で何かするんですか？うん、錬金術の調合をするんだよ。
We're gonna make the good stuff.
オイラにお手伝いさせてください。オレっちも手伝っちゃうね。力仕事ならオレっちに任せてよ。僕も。
Maybe we can make a flavored healing salve or something, right?
ありがとうみんな。よーし、頑張って調合するぞ。
Alright, here we go. Yeah, because I know we just got a book.
ふんふん、ここがこう
Yep.
なって。
Bombs and ice bombs. So why don't we make one of those?
さーて、何を作ろう。これは外せないよね。
So we can't pick. The game's gonna choose for us now. But it looks like, yeah, so just like how it works in the other Atelier games, you have to get one that's very specific to what they're after. So in this case, it's sand. And then red neutralizer. And then gunpowder base. Okay, so yeah, because it's just like how it was before. You add the primary stuff, you get the baseline for what it is, and then you can mess around with things. So by linking gift colors. So in this case, there's that. Okay, so there's now a color coding system when it comes to this. That's not something I've seen before when it comes to this. That's kind of new. Yes, Dynasty Warriors 3 Remaster. It looks insanely good. It seems like they're using the same tech as Dynasty Warriors Origins for it. Have you played Dynasty Warriors 3 before? Because the first Dynasty Warriors that I actually played, at least the main one in the franchise, was 7. So this one's going to be kind of new to me when I get it. Oh, whoops. No, it actually... There we go. No, because I played, like, the Samurai Warriors games, and I love Dynasty Warriors Origins. That game was awesome. You and me both, bonne bonne. Maybe I should eat something after this. I might have to, just to hopefully help with this ill feeling. But no, I really like the Samurai Warriors games. Those games are awesome. Same with the Dragon Quest Heroes ones. I need to play the Fire Emblem Warriors games and the Hyrule Warriors ones, at least on the Switch. The first Warriors game I ever played was Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. And I didn't like it. So yeah, because I tried it for like an hour or two, did not like it one bit. So I took it back and got Bleach Soul Resurrection instead. The book. Do you own any of the games, though, in the series, James? Yeah. Al, we need your assistance with this one. At least they're on the same page when it comes to that. Well, I think as we play, we're going to discover more pages of that book. It said there was like 10 pages, I think. I have Age of Calamity and I haven't played it yet. How was it? Well, we're gonna find out, Slade. Okay, we made it to part 2. I think maybe this gives a good idea of like what the opening hour, like the opening at least 2 hours of the game are gonna be. But yeah, we'll play just a tidbit more and then I think we'll call it. It was good. So Because I did like Hyrule Warriors, like, when it was re-released on the Switch. I heard Age of Calamity was supposed to be good.
錬金術だけじゃなくて店の手伝いまでさせてるのか
And I still need to play through Breath of the Wild. I don't have Tears of the Kingdom either. But I think if I get a Switch 2 eventually maybe, I would pick up Tears for Switch 2.
なるほどリアスは立派な妖精使いだな
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, that's right, for the Switch.
随分と賑やかじゃないか
Who's this? A traveler? Merchant? Hmm.
はいたおじさん、久しぶり。元気だったんだね。
確かに何年ぶりだろうなちょっと見ない間に大きくなったな
Okay, so an old friend of Riaz, then you could say of this. I've just been to see Camilla.
リアス、年派もいかない子供を働かせるのはおじさん良くないと思うんだが。
They're not kids.
違う違う。おじさんよく見て。この子たちは妖精さん。子供じゃない。
They just look like kids.
そうそう俺っちたちは妖精さ。そんじょそこらの子供と思わないでくれよな。
Is that a new movie?
まさか妖精が本当に存在するなんてな。しかも従業員として雇ってるなんてすごいじゃないか。
働き者の妖精たちで助かってるよ。
Yeah, no, because I heard Hyrule Warriors came out on 3DS as well. And I think that was the case with, what was it? Fire Emblem Warriors? Because that came out on new Nintendo 3DS, right? And the Switch? That's actually one I need to play through, Fire Emblem Warriors. I do like these little introductions.
見ての通り商人をやっていてね。リアスの言った通り、この子の昔からの知り合いさ。
ハイターさんですね。俺はスレイクロスリッターです。
No, never seen those
ス
movies.
レイ君か。改めてよろしく。
Not my kind of thing, I would say, Bongo.
どうしたの？
ああ、ハルフェン復興計画のことを聞いてね。私も協力しようと思ってやってきたんだ。責任者がカミラだって言うからさっき挨拶をしてきてな。その時リアスのことを聞いたのさ。久々にリアスと会いたかった。
Max materials for all those characters. So, like, when you played with those characters then on the 3DS version, were they all max level and everything then? Because you're probably just steamrolling through things.
協力できないかと思って来てみたってわけさ。
恩返しですか？
昔まだ私が駆け出しだった頃なんだけどね。
Oh, another hand drawn.
商品を背負って飲まず食わずで売り歩いても誰一人買ってくれやしなかった。それにあの頃は家族にも少々問題を抱えててね。自暴自棄になってしまっていたんだ。最後の商売だと
The items to max level them. Okay, so you had at least all the materials and everything to do that.
その時リアスのおじいさんが親身になって話を聞いてくれた上に商品全部買ってくれてね。
But you know, I think I only played like the first few levels of Hyrule Warriors, and I thought this actually is pretty good. I liked what I saw of it.
おじさん、あの日は一日中泣きっぱなしだったよね。
そんなことがあったんですか？
Thank you, Action Replay. You can't really use those much anymore. Well, I mean, since you brought it up, Mr. Mongo, I consider you the man who knows the lore and everything about it.
相変わらずおじさんは律儀なんだから。でも人手も知識も全然足りてないから助かるよ。
そう言ってもらえれば何よりだ。ま、私にできるのは店のやりくりを教えることくらいだがな。
え、それ本当に助かるよ。ありがとうおじさん。
なるほど。 現役の商人からお店のことを学べるなんて
There you go.
これほどありがたいことはないな。
That's what we're looking for here, Slade.
おじいちゃんの宿り木堂を復活させるんだ。
偉いぞリアス。それじゃあ早速基本的なことからいくつか教えよう。
All right.
さて、どうしようか。
So we have a shop to manage now.
何を並べようかな。売れますように。何を並べようかな。売れますように。
There we go. Nope, I have to let the fairies do it. Specialties. So yeah, there we got a specialty ranking system. Something that's covering up that you can't see is like estimated profits, sales, and expenses. So basically depending on who we select for that. So because right now it says 1189 is what I get for sales, 1239, and expenses of 50. So that makes sense. So a cleaning system. I mean, that's true. I kind of do like cleaning. Okay, there we go. Let's open the shop. Cute little montage. Okay, so not too bad. So the fairies will level up. And yeah, looking at the system there, you can get more. And of course, a leveling system. We're working on the city, so things are gonna be good. I wonder what the max level is when it comes to this stuff. Mm-hmm.
まだ基本的なことしか説明してないんだが、まあ一度に覚えろと言っても難しいか。
Too bad you can't really use action replay on consoles anymore. It's basically you buy cheat codes now. I mean, to be fair, you two are in this together, right?
リアスは俺の目的に協力してくれてるだろ。その見返りとでも思ってくれ。
スレイ君の目的？二人で何かやってるのかい？アトリエに悪空の道、そしてスレイ君の持つガイストコアか。悪空の道は異邦人の世界につながる道というわけではなく、この世界のどこかにつながる道か。
急にこんな話をしても。
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but trust me, everything we've said and we've seen is fact.
疑ってはいないよ。現に私の目の前に妖精がいるんだからね。しかし、一番驚いたのは錬金術の話だ。リアスがあの錬金術を使うようになったとはな。なんであれ、話してくれてありがたいよ。そっちの方も協力できそうなことはさせてもらう。
So we'll have Hiker as a helping hand too, which is nice.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。会ったばかりの俺のために。
時間は関係ないさ。気にしないでもらえた方が私も嬉しい。と、だいぶ話し込んでしまったな。 悪いけどそろそろおいとまさせてもらうよ。
そっか、また暇な時にお店来てね。久しぶりにいろいろ
Considering it's been a good couple of years, right?
そういえば二人はランドルフ君のことは知ってるよな。
姉さんの補佐のランドルフでしょ。どうかしたの？
どうも人手を探していたようだった。もし協力できそうなら行ってみるといい。こういうところで恩を売ってつながりを深めるのも商売には必要なことだからね。それじゃ。
Alright, let's go see what's up with that then. So yeah, we have to try and keep an eye on things, so... Which is fair. And right, we haven't actually messed with that in a hot minute, so we should go take a look. Okay, no, we won't mess with that right now.
それでランドルフさんの方はどうする？
一応話だけでも聞きに行ってみよう。星の踊り場にいてくれればいいけど。
昔よりも錆びれてるが、ここから立て直そう。
Yep. We've only just begun with this. There's more to be done.
二人とも今日はどうしたの？
ランドルフが人手を探してるって聞いたから何か手伝えないかと思ってね。
お前が手伝いに来るなんて珍しいな。何か
Always the cautious one, right?
そんなのないよ。ただこの前も迷惑かけちゃったし。
そうか。殊勝な心がけだ。まあ人手が足りていないのは確かだ。素直に感謝する。実は住民たちから急な依頼が多数来ていたが、どう対処したものか。
Okay, so now we're gonna open up doing like requests and everything, because I know that's another big thing of the series.
復興作業に必要な道具の手配がほとんどだ。
あ、それと魔物被害の相談も入ってきてるわね。
うわぁ、分かってはいたけど問題だらけだね。
復興計画が進んでいる証拠もあるけど、正直人手が足りなすぎて手が回ってないのが現状よ。
まあそういうことだ。で、どれを手伝えそうだ？
Why not both?
もちろん全部何でも手伝う。
Insert Road to El Dorado meme here.
私には錬金術があるんだから。
錬金術？ということはお前がカミラさんの言っていた錬金術師か？
ああ、錬金術が使えるってだけで錬金術師とまでは
カミラさん、この人は？
ああ、紹介しておかないといけなかったわね。彼はロゼリュクス・マイツェ、オートから呼んでもらった優秀な冒険者よ。
ロゼリュクス、長い名前だね。
ロゼで構わない。
I think he's also from one of the previous games in the series, too.
というわけで、リアス、ストレイ君、早速だけど、ロゼ君と一緒に行動してち
So
ょう
we
だい。
now get a new party member, nice.
どうして？
さっきも言ったでしょ。魔物に関する依頼もいくつかあるのよ。実戦経験が乏しいあなたたちだけに任せるような無謀なことをするつもりはありません。特にリアスに何かあったら。
Let's just say Slade would pay the price.
ロゼ君と一緒に行動してもらうわ。その方が悪空の道の調査も幾分安全でしょうし。
俺は別に構わないが、お前たちはどうだ？
もちろん歓迎です。熟練の冒険者となら俺たちとしても心強いです。
So now we can have a party of 3.
ありね。あたしリアス。で、こっちがスレイ。よろしくね、ロゼ。
雑すぎないか。まあいいか。
Now imagine if they put like a James Bond archetype into this.
ああ、こちらこそ。話はまとまったかな。さて、依頼の詳細についてだが。
Yeah, no, I heard that they were doing that for the new James Bond movie. They're going with a fresh face. So I'm actually very intrigued with what they're going to do with that. But I'm very excited for that new game that IO Interactive has coming out for James Bond First Light. I think that's going to be one hell of a ride. You can count me in to get that one.
もちろんです。
わかってるって。それじゃ姉さん、行ってくるね。さてと、まずはどの依頼からやっていこうかな。
魔物退治もあるらしいし、一度アトリエで準備してからでなくて平気か？
ちゃんとアトリエもあるのか？マナの問題は平気なのか？
うん、仕組みはわからないんだけどね。
Yeah, no, their lips don't move.
まあ、なんでもいい。
I almost thought they did for a second.
どこに行く？アトリエに行くのか？
Let's go to the Atelier.
なあスレイ、このアトリエはすごいよ。オートの図書館にも残されていないような生の錬金術に関する資料や機材がわんさかさっさだ。
やけに嬉しそうだな。
What did you find, Al? What do you know about this? Well, that new James Bond game that's coming out basically focuses on his origin, like how he gets his 007 status, so I wonder if there's some kind of connections there.
あれって何？
なんでも調べによると、複製機という代物らしい。いろんな道具をその名の通り複製できる装置さ。
複製だって？それも錬金術なのか？
That's gonna be handy, duplication.
これだから素人は困る。これは錬金術の理論によって作られた錬金術師以外でも使える装置なんだよ。
これが複製機か。なんか面白そうなことやってるね。
Oh, you want in on it, Poku?
ねえねえ、これって俺っちでも使えるのかい？ゴールもらえるなら率先してお手伝いしちゃうぜ。
もちろん君たちにも可能だろうね。あ、なるほど。今君はいいことを言ったよ、ポック。
So we have to pay to use this.
調査に行っている間、妖精たちに複製を頼んでおけば、戻った時に足りない分の道具を即補充できるじゃないか。
任せときな。俺っちがコールと引き換えに何でもわんさか複製しちゃうぜ。まあ自分で用意する手間をお金で買うと思えば確かに便利かもしれない。
Yeah, that is
それ
true.
じゃあお願いしちゃおうかな。
Alright, we're gonna try replication for a second. Yeah, so you can have it set to auto restock, it looks like, but we're not gonna do that yet. Because it's off right now, but let's replicate. There we go. Wait a second, does it keep the same? Yeah, it does keep the same colors, okay. So that's good to know that. And now we have Slade's skill tree to mess with, so... Let's at least get him for those. And I'm gonna give him... No, I want to give her this because I want her to have restoration for that. Let's give you that. There we go. So those are all good. Well, if we're dealing with a new James Bond, you know it's going to be rough around the edges, I would say, Lions. But I would be curious to see what they do with it. Like, not only with that new movie coming out, but also, like, that game. So, we're going to have a lot to dig into, at least, for James Bond, and I'm actually very excited for that stuff. But, yeah, we're just going to wrap this up now, so... But no, how are you doing, though? But, you know, we'll call it here. Or at least this game. But yeah, there's a quick look at this Atelier game. Which I'm going to butcher the name again. Atelier Resleriana, the Red Alchemist, and the White Guardian. So this is, I believe, out now for the PlayStation 5, the Switch, and the PC. All footage you have been seeing of this game has been the PlayStation 5 version, and a big shout out and thank you to Koei Tecmo for providing a copy of this for me to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe we'll do more of this. I kind of want to see more on what this has to offer because I do like the idea of the turn-based combat system and how things seem a little more kind of step back with things. Like, it is a little more simplified, probably, but I like what I'm seeing of this game, and I can't wait to play more of it, but we will wrap it up there. I will point out, though, to everyone, if you do want to keep in touch, I do have the socials, so you can keep track with me on X or Blue Sky, and then if you're not following on Twitch or YouTube, don't forget to do the follows and the subscribes there. And if you're watching the archive on YouTube, thank you for watching it and taking time out of your day. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback below. Have you played this game yet, or have you played any of the other Atelier games in the franchise? I'd be curious to hear what you guys have to say. But with that said, thank you all for watching. And until next time, hopefully I'll be feeling better. But this will take a little bit of time for things, but thank you for bearing with me with all of this, and I apologize for all of the sneezing and coughing throughout. But no, I'll get better eventually. But until next time, everyone, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.